Hello, everyone. My name is Amira Ayoub. I am the head of the Middle East and North Africa MENA programs at World Green Building Council. This photograph on your screen was taken after the tragic port explosion in Lebanon in 2020. Hundreds of lives were lost and thousands were injured, and their impact on people's livelihoods are still being felt today. As we are all painfully aware, disasters like these know no borders. They can happen anywhere to anyone, and our hearts go out to those who have experienced it or are experiencing a situation like this. That is why our session with you today is about this. It is about what we can do to build back better. Next slide, please. World Green Building Council is working towards a future where everyone, everywhere, can live, work, and play in a sustainable environment. To achieve this vision, we have a network of over 70 green building councils from around the world. Our global network understands that every place, community, city is unique, and therefore we must ensure that sustainability can be integrated in all geographical and cultural contexts, addressing all needs. An important part of this is building back better. For us, the first step to building back better is facilitating knowledge for an equitable transition to sustainable, low-carbon infrastructure that fosters resilience for all communities and economies. For many parts of the world, this includes reconstruction efforts for communities recovering from disasters, conflicts, or needing a better quality of life. This is why we are incredibly proud of the work we have been leading with our partners at the European Bank of Reconstruction and Development, EBRD, UN Habitat, and our green building councils in Egypt, Jordan, Lebanon, and Palestine. We have come together to develop a tool to address this critical issue, the Sustainable Reconstruction and Recovery Framework. The framework is an important tool that can be adapted to other regions experiencing natural disasters and conflicts. Setting out 6 principles for action, the framework demonstrates that disaster risk reduction and sustainable urban reconstruction can restore the well-being of communities, revitalize a livelihood, and support their social and cultural life. Across our Middle East and Africa, which encompass the Southern and Eastern Mediterranean, the need for reconstruction is significant. Urban areas and essential infrastructure across Syria, Iraq, Libya, Gaza, and Egypt have suffered large-scale damage and destruction due to multiple ongoing conflicts, climate disasters, and economic issues. Estimates suggest that over $56 billion will be needed across the region just to repair and rebuild what was previously there. In the aftermath of different disasters in the region, we must build back better by focusing on the expansion of infrastructure and the provision of services in a sustainable and equitable manner, especially in the energy sector. To build back better, more resilient countries and communities, the framework is structured around 6 themes to address not just the disaster, but also the opportunities. The 6 themes are efficient resource utilization, heritage, health and well-being, environmental and climate resilience, sustainable mobility, and finally, integrative social and economic resilience. The framework doesn't propose a one-size-fits-all solution, but it has been developed to highlight key issues, approaches, and methods. It proposes solutions that support World Green Building Council frameworks for health and well-being and whole life carbon, as well as EBRDs and environmental and social policies and corresponding performance requirements. It's a living document that addressing the changing environmental and socioeconomic landscape for reconstruction in the region. This new guidance offers an opportunity to gather humanitarian and construction actors and development partners to rethink ways of working together. The holistic nature of the framework also means that it can be used by a diverse set of stakeholders, such as private sectors, in international donors, public entities, local communities, international and local NGOs, and others. Over the coming months, we will be working with our partners and green building councils locally to implement the framework as an educational tool, an assessment and planning checklist, an advocacy tool, and a stepping stone to certification using local tools and verification bodies. We are proud to expand the scope of sustainable reconstruction. This is milestone, but we still have things to come over, and this is a time for you. This is a call for all of you to join us. It would be great if you can send us emails, messages, collaborate with us, so we can all work together on having a further explanation and a further areas for the framework. Lastly, I would like to thank our supporters, the EBRD, and our partner UN Habitat for supporting us in this work. And I would also like to thank all our green building councils from Egypt, Lebanon, Palestine, and Bahrain who supported us in this work. And I would like also to thank all our subject matter experts in this work.